Hello, I'm Julia Hopkinson, and this is my critical reflection for computational thinking and math, education 5468. For my reflection, I've chosen to create a mind map using MindMeister because I've really enjoyed the work we've been using with the maps in class, and I think it's a great tool that I can incorporate into my own learning and also into my work as a teacher. So to start, mind maps are a great brainstorming tool. It's a great minds-on activity if we're thinking about that three-part lesson for students to get kind of key terms out there and then to add their own descriptors and just get their ideas flowing. It's wonderful for collaborative thinking. You can add multiple students into the same mind map, so they're sharing their ideas and they're building on their own ideas and the ideas of others. It's great for group work because the teacher has access to the map, so they can oversee what's going on, but they have little influence on the work actually being done, so it's really student-driven. The mind map becomes a sort of collective. So it's necessary that they respect each other. There's no deleting ideas of other students, there's no putting down the ideas of others, so it's really about respect. The result also becomes a collective because all the students' ideas are contributing to the final product of the map, so everyone is responsible and everyone is part of the success as well. Mind maps are a great way to see connections and to learn how to make connections, so you can kind of make connections between your own ideas but also between the ideas of your peers. It's a wonderful organizational tool. We've got headings, we've got subheadings, but you can also move around all of your ideas to organize them in a way that makes sense to you. For different kinds of learners, mind maps are great. We've got the visual component, obviously, of being able to see your ideas. You're planning and your idea mapping, and you can see it right there on the screen in front of you. But also for learners who may be more textually driven, they're able to write down their ideas and they're able to write comments and descriptions so that they can also utilize the tool in a great way for them. So it's great for visual learners, textual learners. It's also great for people who are more creatively inclined. The template that I'm using for the map is just a basic one, but even I was able to add different colors and to kind of move the map around in a creative way. But for students who are creatively inclined, there's a lot more that they're able to do with the map. So it's really great for them as well. A theme of this course that I think relates to the mind map is experimenting with technology. So for us as pre-service teachers, and for myself especially, I know that there's a lot of technologies we've been using in this course that I have never encountered before. So it's a great way to just kind of throw yourself into something new and experiment with it and try it out and see what works and see what doesn't. Another theme of this course that I have found is lifelong learning. So I remember we watched a video about a teacher who was using spheros in her class, and she had never encountered them before, but her students were teaching her new things about them as she was teaching them what she knew about them, and they were kind of learning right alongside of each other. So I think that as teachers, we're constantly encountering and experimenting with new technologies, especially in this day and age, but we can learn right alongside our students, which I think is really cool. We can give them the tools that we have, and they can teach us right back the things that they're able to do with this technology. One thing that I'm a bit apprehensive about when it comes to the mind map is the setup. So students will need to have email accounts and they'll need to have MindMaster accounts. And I know that some school boards set students up with their own email accounts, but I'm sure not all do that. I would still have to initiate the MindMeister account even if they already had their email account. I just want to be able to set students up with this technology and have them just run with it and not have to be encountering all kinds of problems and having too much setup time. I want them to be able to just get into it and get working. I also wonder about the age and grade appropriateness level of mind maps and MindMeister specifically. So I wonder what age this resource is an appropriate tool for students, one that they can access and fully take advantage of with little teacher involvement. As I said, I want to be able to give them the tool, show them how to use it, and let them just be able to do their own learning. I would certainly like to experiment with this tool on my practicum, so to try it in primary grades, junior grades, and kind of see where it works and how students respond to it, so that I will know when I am out there on my practicum and when I'm teaching in my own classroom. I'll kind of have a better sense of when I can incorporate this so that students can fully take advantage of it and fully access all the benefits of the mind map. So that is my mind map about mind maps. I've really enjoyed working with this technology and I can't wait to use it again in my own learning and also to bring it into the classroom when I go out as a teacher. Thank you.